International activists on a Gaza-bound aid boat captured by Israeli forces are on the brink of being sent home. They're being held at Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv. Earlier, their boat was towed into Israel's Ashdod port late on Monday, less than 24 hours after it was intercepted in international waters. The vessel was launched by the Freedom Flotilla coalition to break the blockade of the Gaza Strip. It was about 185 kilometers from the Gaza coast when it was boarded by Israeli forces, and 12 crew on board were forced to surrender. Well, Israel's foreign ministry has released a statement saying that the passengers from what they're referring to as the selfie yacht arrived at Ben Gurion Airport to depart from Israel and return to their home countries. Some of them are expected to leave within the next few hours. Those who refuse to sign deportation documents will be brought before a judicial authority to authorize their deportation. And consuls from the passengers' home countries have met them at the airport. Well, the Israeli Foreign Ministry has released pictures of two of the activists who were on board the seized aid boat Madleen. They show Swedish climate and political activist Greta Thunberg and the Brazilian activist Thiago Avila. Al Jazeera's Nour has more from the Jordanian capital Amman. She's there because the Israeli government has banned Al Jazeera from reporting inside Israel and the occupied West Bank.
As the sun was setting on Gaza and Israel, the Israeli Navy brought in the Madleen boat where 12 activists, international activists, were trying to break the Israeli siege on Gaza and really bring back focus to this illegal Israeli blockade. The activists, who include a French member of the European Parliament, will be deported, as we've heard from officials of the Israeli government, who accuse the 12 activists of entering Israel illegally. Of course, this boat was headed to Gaza. It was not headed to Israel, and it did not enter Israeli territorial waters. It was taken over by the Israeli army in international waters. There's been a lot of reaction from across Europe, protests in several European capitals, but Israel insists that this blockade is legal, even though nobody in the world agrees with it. Certainly the world courts do not agree with that assessment, and it insists that it will not allow anybody to break that siege. But for now, one can almost say that these activists, who are now awaiting deportation, who will be detained in solitary confinement as they are processed, they did succeed in focusing international attention on the Israeli blockade, on the fact that more than 2 million Palestinians are being starved in Gaza in contravention of international law. It remains, of course, to be seen what European capitals will take by way of measures to protest these Israeli actions. But for now, the activists will be taken in by the Israeli authorities. A prominent Palestinian-Israeli human rights organization will be representing them, trying to safeguard their rights as they are processed and deported. Nour, Al Jazeera, Amman.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.